It's time to find out what the equivalent of being booed off a pitch is and fans react for. Back to Fog Football. I just want to address something. Steve Clarke actually came out after the game and said that he's disappointed in the players and essentially alluded to the fact that it was unacceptable. You know what? At least he's took responsibility because he said it was also poor for him and the team, and I respect that. I respect the fact he's actually come out and acknowledged it because it was. I mean, you couldn't come out there and sugarcoat it. I mean, they've interviewed about five different players. Ben Doak, or Ben Gannon Doak. Don't really know why is he just decided to add that. By the way, Ben Doak worked a lot better. McKenna, I think Robertson did an interview. They've all come out and said it was shite, but here we've got the 3 points, which that is what matters, folks. But I like the fact that they're willing to put their hands up. It's refreshing to actually have a guy that's got a bit of half an ounce of accountability for him. But job done. We arm emoji. Let's see what the people are saying. Pundits trying to spin this result. The pundits are they're trying to pretend it was great. Well, the result was great, but they're trying to spin it into, it doesn't matter, guys. Here, replicate that next month, you'll still win. CK, need Denmark to beat Greece tonight, just guarantee second place. We won't get another point in this campaign. That may sound negative, but like I've been saying, if we replicate performances like that one tonight, like that one against Greece on Thursday, there's a really good chance that you don't pick up another point. And again, playing at home to Denmark and away to Greece, even if you're playing good, there's you could still easily pick up no points, but you need to give yourself a good opportunity to pick up points, and the way we're playing is the worst possible opportunity. But I like this comment. For the big boxing. Job done like a cowboy builder. It's a 60-minute makeover. That's what that was like. A rush job. I mean, honestly, it was just fucking rank rotten. Ian, Max Johnston Milligan sitting there and he brings on Chocolate Hips Tierney at right back. There's a lot of question marks about who starts and then who ends up getting brought on. Also the timing of substitutions, like bringing Kieran Bowie on with like 7 minutes to go, just weird. Bringing Lennon Miller on with like 10 minutes to go, weird. I mean, just why Kenny McLean, right, is starting over Lennon Miller is like one of these fucking mysteries that I will just... The Bermuda Triangle, man. Why is Kenny McLean playing for Scotland in 2025 in the area that... I mean, in the one area of the pitch that you could literally say we're like world class in, We've got Ballon d'Or nominees, you've got John McGinn, you've got Billy Gilmore. Oh man. You've got wonder kids like Lennon Miller, and Kerry McLean still sneaks in. I don't think there's nothing wrong with asking a fucking question of that. Definitely not. Let's see. Made Belarus look like Brazil somehow won again. That's it. What a win against the Giants of Belarus. Not one attacking substitution made in 90 minutes of football. Instead, Clarke brings on two defenders in the 70th minute to see out a narrow one goal lead and is bailed out again. Belarus deserved at least a draw. We will get hammered off Denmark playing like that, and I hope we are here. I don't hope we are, but we will if we play like that. That's what pissed me off though, right? I actually thought in Copenhagen we were good. But Denmark were off the boil. I'm not saying Denmark were as bad as we were the night, right? But the 3 points were there to be had against Denmark. And he bottled it. And we're beginning to... Clarke, he's very conservative. He won't go for it. And football against Belarus... McKenna's come out and said he was furious at half-time. If he was furious at half-time, change it. Go two up top. Do something. You obviously... What you're asking of them and the formation, it's not working. If you're that furious, you would make drastic changes. And he didn't. So, yeah, gabagool over here. Can you ask the manager if this is an acceptable against a side who have been 4-0 or who have been 4-0 down at half time in their last two? I mean, it's not. I'd argue the case, right? Even if we had 22 shots and they had 12, it would be questionable. But the fact that they've got 10 more shots than us is actually insane. If by some miracle we make the finals, we're going to stink the place out again. Yeah. Mexico, America and Canada don't have a fucking clue what's about to come when Clarke Ball goes over the Atlantic Ocean and arrives It is gonna reek of shit, brother. Anyway, fucking cheeky used to play freed from desire after that push. Kind of funny. Incredible. Both goals scored by Englishmen. Some guys a wee bit better. 2-0. That's all that mattered. Chris Bell. 2-0. I fucking wish it was 2-0. It's 2-1. No, that 2-0 really changes it. I mean, I'm not saying 2-1 would have been an absolute win. I think the game in itself, especially Belarus, because they're not a team that pick up hundreds of points and they got a tough group, but considering how precious points are to them, they probably will consider they got robbed. An absolute brass neck to play free from desire at the end after clinging on for a win against Belarus, yeah. Now conceding the last minute to piss boil the fans again. Aye, that's it. The one bonus if we don't qualify, it'll be the end of Jurassic Clarke fucking honking. I think it'll be the end of him anyway, man. Honestly. I think it's gotta be. He's the longest serving Scotland manager ever. He just surpassed Craig Brown as the most games ever as well. Well, I say he's the longest serving ever. What did they say? It's in one spell. Something like that. It's we just need fresh air breathed into the nation. We do. I mean, Clarke. I mean, honestly, appreciate what he's done because he's took us to 2 tournaments, and no matter what way you spin it, right, he's done that. He's took us to 2 tournaments, first in my lifetime and a lot of people's lifetime, that we were at tournaments, and it was partly because of this guy, because he managed this, and also the group of players. But all good times must come to an end, and I think he's outstayed his welcome. Personally, I think he should have left after the 2024 Euros, because, like I said in the review, we've only got worse since the Euro qualification campaign, when we beat Spain and we beat Norway. I mean, the Norway performance wasn't that great, but we were really good then, man. That game against Spain was phenomenal performance, and tonight it's just soul destroying. Peak Clarke ball. We'll end it in that. Yeah, I mean, just to reiterate that, it's no good. And I mean, I know it says they had no big chances missed, but we're just lucky they have no quality, Belarus, because the amount of times they were getting the ball in the box and just blazing it over was insane. And that obviously is hinted at when you look at the expected goals, the XG. Anyway, that's it. We'll wrap it up there. We won the corners though. We got less fouls committed. We won the big chances. We won the shots on target. We got the most possession, but most importantly, we won the game of football. It is 3 points. We can now put the feet up and look at Greece and Belarus, Greece and Denmark tonight. And honestly, there's not much point thinking in what do you want. We'll just have to deal with whatever's given to us, and then we build through there.